Hi, Gary here. A book came out almost 20 years ago by Daniel Goldman called Emotional Intelligence. And I love this book because it was the first time someone actually in science said, hey, those kids out there, they have street smarts? Well, street smarts are important in the real world. Versus just having IQ, we need EQ. And as time has gone on, we've seen that more and more EQ can come out earlier because of the internet and all the other ways we're connected in the world. So this particular post is about kidpreneurs, children starting at 6 years old, where they can start to delve into those street smarts, their emotional intelligence, to see where they might go as future entrepreneurs. The world has changed, and you've heard me say in the past that we're a corporation of one. Whatever we build ourselves out to be, we'll be that in the future. And I'm not saying every child out there is going to be an entrepreneur, is going to be a Zuckerberg or a Gates or a Jobs. But many of them might miss their calling. When I was a child, you had paper routes, your lemonade stand, you had junior achievement. There wasn't a lot more out there. But today, there's much, much more for them to do and to find out if they've got that part of wiring about them that makes a big difference, and then get out in the world and do the thing that really they have the skills and sets for. So there's a site you'll see down here that we note at the end where you can go and look at this one article. The article is 5 ways to teach your children to be kidpreneurs. Number 1, space to brainstorm. Let them go at it. Let them do anything. Let them dream big. Let them think outside the box. We're really bad at that. Children just really wander out there with their imagination. Very important to do that. Number 2, coach them on goal setting. Starting goal setting early on and having that done. I'll tell you what, all the successful entrepreneurs I know are huge goal setters. Just kind of what happens and comes with it. That's the success that takes place. Number 3, support success, but really orient them towards failure. Why? Because there's always opportunity in failure. The saying out in Silicon Valley is fail often, fail first, and fail forward. It's very important because we learn a lot from failures. Number 4, introduce them to a business plan. Yeah, even that young. Say, hey guys, there's planning that needs to be done here, so you're clear about where you're going out there. And number 5, invest in them. But more importantly, teach them value for value. So if their job's doing around the house or other things, and you give them appropriate dollars relative to that job, not overpaying them and not overpaying them, so they can get the understanding of the value relationship out in the world, because that's becoming more and more evident that you give us results, we give you dollars back. Very important points. Now, you can go to 2 websites. There's a website called entrepreneur.org or kidpreneur.org, and the other site I mentioned earlier. But I have a favor to ask all of you out there. There's a place for you to respond to us in this blog in email format. We can't do it because of regulations any other way than that, but you can do an email to us. So my favor is this. I'd like you to, what one subject would you like us to cover in a blog post going forward? Just do a quick email to me and just say what that is, and we'll take a look at all that, and we'll come back with those kinds of things that make sense that you, the crowd, want us to cover. Love to do that. So until next time, enjoy.